Hey everybody, it's Rich Morris from the Singing Drummer here. It's been a minute, months, almost a year since I've made a video, but I've been like super busy. Still remodeling the house. That will be a never-ending project. We bought a van, and I'll have to share some on that on my other channel, Randomly Rich. But I started playing with a band, some friends of mine called Lars and the Big Sticky, and it's just a fun jam time that we get together in a local little bar, and no set lists, no nothing. We just kind of go for it, ad lib, and it's super fun making stuff up along the way. And sometimes it sticks, pasta reference. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't, but it's always exciting. But in that band, in that group, we really need a keyboard player and have not been able to find a keyboard player to come and jam with us. So what happens is the singing drummer tends to be also a keyboard player at the same time. Not always all that well. But the sounds that we really need are like a really good Wurlitzer, which Lars actually has like an old Wurlitzer in his garage. We're not taking that thing out for anything unless it's going to the studio, because that thing is precious. So I think we might have found a solution. This is the Yamaha Reface CP. It has like 6 different sounds in it. One is a reed, which they can't say that it's a Wurlitzer because that's a trademark name, but one is a reed, and from the videos that I've seen, this does it really well. And I may end up just using this tonight, so I got to do an unboxing real quick because I got to actually start packing up that drum set, like real quick. So I thought I'd unbox it real quick before I tear in to start trying to figure out how to use it. So I thought I'd just do a quick unbox. So let's go. Have not, obviously, just cut the tape. Have not unboxed it at all. Lars just picked it up for me. I bought it, but Lars picked, which goes like this. Packaged pretty well. You know, styrofoam. You know how much we love styrofoam around here. And, that's got, so this runs on 6 AA batteries. Oh, cool, it's got a MIDI, but it's got a weird, small, little micro MIDI. That's interesting. I'll take a look at that. This runs off of 6 AA batteries, which I don't know anything that runs off of AA batteries anymore. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. But I do have wallboard, and a destruction booklet. So let's get that out of the way. So let's take a look at the keyboard. It feels, for the size, it feels very hefty. Very hefty. People are going, well, why in the world would you want a keyboard that only makes 6 sounds? Well, if it makes the sounds that you need, if it makes the 1 or 2 sounds that you need and it does it really well, then that's all you should need. You don't need, I've got, you probably can't see it from here, but down on the studio desk, I've got a 49 key MIDI controller, and that's great. I can hook it up and I can make any sound that I want, but I don't really need every sound. I just need the ones that work. And this is going to be difficult. Mini keys. It's obviously a small keyboard, but those are super tiny. I was worried about that. They don't have these in the store, so I couldn't really try it out first. This I just went ahead and got it. I mean, plastic keys, feels like a keyboard. Doesn't feel like super extra special in that. So it does have a sustain. You probably can't see it from there. It does have a sustain. It's got left and right, so it does have these like little tiny speakers in it, which I'm going to disable. Headphones, auxiliary in, I suppose, like if you wanted to play along with something. There's your MIDI. Oh, I see. It's got a mini MIDI, so you can plug this. I'll have to check out to see if that's an in and out or if that's a through. Oh, it says in and out. So one plug goes to an in and out. That's kind of cool. And it's got a USB. So I'll have to read up on all of that. But let's dig into the wall wart and see if we can at least get it to make some sounds. Okay, time of truth. Like any man person, I didn't read the instructions. I just figured we'd just jump into it. It's lit up. It powered up. It says it's on RD1 right now. That must be a Fender Rhodes sound. Pretty good Fender Rhodes sound. It's got a drive, so maybe some distortion. It's also got a tremolo, a chorus, a delay, analog delay, and a reverb. Wow, an analog and a digital delay. That's kind of interesting. Oh, there it is. Depth and crank the time up. Okay, but here's what we came for. There's a RD2, so that's a different one, different Fender Rhodes-ish sound. And then the Wurlitzer sound. Let's shut the delay off. Let's just hear what the Wurlitzer sounds like all by itself. Oh, that's kind of, oh yeah. But the keys are tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny keys. I really feel like I'm playing a toy piano, which actually it has a toy setting on it. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so it's got, so, and that's cranked. Don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll probably, if you can't hear that through the mic that's here in the room, I will probably end up doing another video with it plugged in to see what it sounds like. But oh, it's got some bite to it. This is the drive. Okay, but the big thing with the Wurlitzer was the tremolo. You need to have some. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And maybe a little bit of reverb on it. Oh yeah. Maybe a little chorus. But the keys are tiny. Oh, that's gonna be cool. But the keys are tiny. I'm not gonna lie. Size matters sometimes. Not a keyboard player, but I fake one on TV. And it's cool because it has that, it's got kind of that aftertouch. It'll be cool to hear when it's really plugged in to, now that'll take a little bit too much time and I gotta get going here pretty soon. And I don't have a sustain pedal hooked up to it, but I can. Yeah, it'll be an interesting thing to. Oh, this is gonna be some fun. This is gonna be some fun, but there it is. It does really sound like a Wurlitzer, because I've played Lars's, and this really does play or sound. And then I can't go anymore because it's a short keyboard. But there you go. It is a Yamaha CP, Reface CP, I should say. It does feel really good, and this doesn't even have the batteries in it. This feels really, really hefty with the batteries in it. It's gonna be a freaking ton. But it's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of way to carry it around because all these exposed knobs that could end up getting broken off. So I don't want to. Oh, it's got a volume, or not a volume. It's got an octave, so I can play, or I can play, or I can play. One way to get around the small keyboard, right? That'll be cool. Cool. There you go. Check the links in the description if you want to check one of these things out. It's pretty cool. I'm going to be excited to be able to use this. And I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to be mounting it at on the drum set. Might be down over on the floor tom, so I can use my right hand on it. But what I have been doing is I've just been doing bass lines and whatnot with my left hand over on that side. So we'll just have to check it out and see. So anyway, we're going to be bringing some more videos to you, I promise. And they're going to be some singing drum cover videos. I have just been a little busy with two bands. Madwagon is going back into the studio to finish up our new release called Supercharged. We already have side A out. I'll put the link in the description. Super excited about that. And but we've just been busy and going to come out first with some more videos. All right. So thanks, Yamaha CP, Reface CP. You should check it out.